Actor Richa Chadha has blogged about the nepotism debate, which was reignited after the death of actor Sushant Singh Rajput. The actor died by suicide on the 14th of June 2020, and Richa wrote that instead of discussing mental health, nepotism became the primary talking point. It is being said that the industry seems to be divided between insiders and outsiders. In my opinion, the Hindi film industry and its entire ecosystem is only divided between kind and unkind people, she wrote. Richa said that as an outsider, she feels that the industry operates like a food chain. In the brief time that I have spent here as the first person of my lineage, my assessment is that the industry operates like a food chain. People are scoundrels when they know that they can get away with it. Those who are anguished today have themselves been cruel to their subordinates, she wrote. Richa wrote that acting can be a deeply isolating profession where personal life is invariably affected by public life. She continued, there are insiders who can be kind and generous, and outsiders who are punitive egomaniacs. In the nascent phase of my life, I was often cut to size by outsiders. It took me all my strength to recover from various forms of subtle sabotage. But this is not about me. The tragic part is that everyone here has experienced a version of this. She wrote that the idea of nepotism makes her laugh out loud. I don't hate star kids, she added. Why are we expected to? If someone's father is a star, they are born into that household the same as we are to our folks. Are you ashamed of your parents? This is hateful and nonsense argument. I am a self-made person in this business. Will you tell my children to be ashamed of my struggle to reach where I have, for instance? Recalling a story from about a decade ago involving Sushant, she continued, Sushant and I started out by workshopping together in a theatre group. I was sharing a 700 square feet apartment in Andheri West with a friend from Delhi. Sushant would pick me up on his bike and we would head to the rehearsal, for which I was grateful. I wasn't poor or broke, but I can't say money was not a consideration when I had to head out to do an ad audition for a skin brand. I would worry about my makeup melting in the auto rickshaw before I even arrived. This would have never happened to a star kid, and if it does, they will be lauded for being humble enough to take the rickshaw in the first place. But I don't resent their privilege. She wrote that the thing with privilege is, it is invisible to those who have it. We cannot have a sincere discussion about equality before confronting entitlement, and it will not happen by blaming the privileged for a man's death or calling for actresses to be raped. Expressing disappointment at the hateful messages that have been sent to Sushant's friends, she continued, I'm surprised by a collective lack of dismay or shock at how low we have stooped in our discourse. The social media timelines of the deceased actor's friends and girlfriend are littered with filth. Who are these fans? I checked out a few profiles online. The same gutter mouths that abused Sushant when he took a stand on the Padmavat issue are now abusing his loved ones for not being there for him. She noted that several filmmakers who shared condolence messages a month ago are the same people who have run down movies of their peers' pre-releases, have replaced actresses who refused to sleep with them in the last minute, and several have in fact repeatedly forecasted, "Iska kuch nahi hoga."